for the burp. It's a challenge. It's a box, actually. Well, we don't have to select the box then. What do you think? We could just do it? We don't have to select a box, and we're already in the list because we're in the what's it called? In the path. By the way, let's look here in the path. By the way, I'm curious how many. So this is the last one in the network security bit. And then we have the vulnerability research. So I'm kind of curious to do this one now. Yeah, and then it's vulnerability research. Well, what do you think? Should we continue Archangel or should we do this? Because this is a box actually, so let's just check. Continue your journey to the next module. That's just a click. It's a bit of a hint. There are hints. So maybe this is not really a box. Use this challenge to test your mastery of skills you acquired in the network security module. All the questions in this challenge can be solved using only Nmap, Telnet, and Hydra. Okay, so it's not a box. What do you think? Should we make a vote? Or is everybody lurking and I'm all alone here, though there are people in chat? Is everybody lurking? Tell me what you want to do. Or I'll decide. Or I'll do this until someone says something. We can just click these. So maybe this is a quick one then. If someone says something in chat, we can hop over to trying the Archangel or something else, some other box. You can answer the following question using Nmap, Telnet, and Hydra. What's the highest? Okay, so we're just supposed to scan it. We don't have the IP yet, so we can't do it. Why do I keep putting my hair behind my ears and then I remove it again? It annoys me. Why do I do it? Less than 10,000. So 14, 13, 12. Let's type. Doing all parts, definitely when the question is less than 10,000. So we have 179, 73 there. So while this is working, let's look at the next one. There are no open port outside the common 1,000 ports. What is it? How many ports TCP ports are open? What's the flag in the HTTP header? Oh, we'll get that automatically with this command. What's the flag hidden in the SSH server header? What's the FTP server listening on the standalone non-standard port? What's the version of the FTP server? That's cool. We learned to username using social engineering, Eddie and Quinn. What's the hidden flag in one of these two account files accessible via FTP? Okay, so maybe we're supposed to Hydra this then, because that's one of the things we're supposed to do. Browsing to this, display a small challenge that will give you a flag once you solve it. What is a flag? So we can go copy this one, and the scan is actually finished. Okay. So the scan gave us this result. Meaning we have the FTP part, but we don't have anything else. So I'm sure this is not right then. Maybe it wasn't started. I just clicked it as soon as we got the IP, you know. So this is obviously not correct. Let's just start it once more and start. We won't need burp for this. All right. So yeah, so either it's not started yet, because this is supposed to work. Or we'll have to restart it at once. Sometimes when you're quick, it kind of breaks things, right? So let's give it some time, and let's fill in the port. Was a version of the FTP server. Let's see. It's oh my, how long did I scroll there? Oh, we got the reply. So just as I was selecting this text, all the output from the new scan, you know, this is the box didn't really start yet scan, and then we have the other scan. So I'm just pasting this here, so we have it submitted, and this one is running out of power. Getting the other one. I didn't like this from the start, but I'm getting used to them a bit. But they're still not comfy to have in the air. And the worst part is that I can't hear with this air when I have this in. And I like to hear, you know, too. I don't like the ones that block. These have this plasticky thingy here. I don't like those. I want them to be, well, kinda attached to my ears, but still like this. I like these. They are nice. But I use those in my phone, so. I had ordered 3 boxes of white ones, and I waited for months, and I still they haven't arrived. And the good thing with those is the different ears are different Bluetooth connections, but they're still cooperating, so it's synced and everything. And they were very, very cheap. So now we have response here. So let's see what port is the highest above. It's supposed to be a 4-digit one. So we have 445, and then we have 10,021. And it's supposed to be the highest less than. So we can't really answer this question. We might have to do another scan again. So there's the port open outside the common that is above then. This is what I actually selected. So this port is this. But we didn't find this one in the scan either. So we'll have to do a third one. We can just leave it. How many TCP ports are open? This is interesting because now we will see that we shouldn't have them all, right? Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. And if I do 5, I'm assuming this is wrong. Yeah, because it's supposed to be 6, possibly, right? So we'll have to run the scan again. But we can still continue. So HTTP header should have a flag. and the FTP one. So HTTP header one is here. And I know this is cheating because they intend us to use Telnet and connect to it. So we can do that anyway. So it's just that this is the normal scan that I do. And then I just use it. So we got these automatically without doing anything. So this is the FTP. I'm thinking we'll add these to a list and make this a training exercise, right? So let's nano. Let's actually cd tsham and make their Nexed Mudroom Online challenge. NetSec challenge. NetSec challenge. Just to have a very short name. And of course it's empty, it's just me always typing lsla. Then we do the file, usernames, and we do Addy and Queen, and we sx that. And then we do Hydra, and I'm actually going to open a new tab for this because I want to be able to see this still, and I want to make a new scan too, because now it has had almost 10 minutes to start, and it's almost funny, I guess, that we just have, what do we have? We have that port that's not detected yet. Oh, was I blind? Because we have 8080 now. So I'm assuming this is 8080. Yeah, it was 8080. Why didn't I see 8080? Was I just blind? Did I run it again? I ran it again and it found it. No? Yeah, I did. Okay. So the third scan did get it. And I didn't even realize I already had done the third scan. At least I'm not so sleepy anymore because now there's more action. It's when I read a lot of facts, you know, and especially if it's not muscle learning. So we have the Hydra is the next thing, and then we have the flag for the web 1, 2. So let's look here, and what we need for it is FTP. They wanted FTP, so we have the IP. We know it's FTP, but it was supposed to be on a non-default port because it's on 121. So this is the one. So was it P? So I'm going to actually, but P is, you know, this. So I'm doing that one. We made a list for this purpose, and it's in this directory, and it's called user names, and we have RockU there, and we're going for FTP this time, and the IP is 179.73, and we need the option for the port because it's not on the default FTP port, and I assume that colon would not work here, right? So let's actually No, let's not look where we know it is in the task. Let's see in the notes, if I can find it in the notes, because I should be able to, right? Not the default port. Let's search for port in here. It's S to set the port. So it was easily found in my notes. That's nice. And it's 121. So I'm assuming this will be quite fast, because they don't want us to spend all day just waiting for passwords. Meanwhile, while we're waiting, well, we already have one of them. So we have Jordan for Eddie there. Since this is not anything I will save or make notes of, I'm just pasting it in Notepad on the screen here. So let's see if it's already found the other one. Yeah, it did. So I'm not complaining. It was kind of nice to have a quick there. So we have both usernames and passwords. So we're just supposed to connect by FTP to these. And I'm trying to remember the IP. Seeing if I could remember it, I didn't. So 179.73 and I guess that's good enough. It's not good enough. So right, we have the so let's, since I'm not remembering the FTP syntax, which I just did the other day, I feel like, shouldn't I know this? This is Telnet. That's FTP. And it's asking here for the password. I forgot the port. Yeah, so I need to give the port for the FTP. So it wasn't me not remembering the syntax. It was me not remembering the port. So let's try this way of syntax. And that worked. So let's just cheat, looking at the, I don't remember the passwords and usernames. So we have Eddie, and we have Jordan, and we have no files. So dir and ls are the same, right? Since we have 2, I'll just quickly try the other one. I don't think they want us to spend all day on this, so I don't think it's complicated. So here we have a FTP flag. So I'm thinking, can we cat here? I don't remember really. So let's try it. I think we can cat stuff. Yeah, I'm sure we can cat stuff. No. That's good. I didn't remember. So now I'm curious.
D1C says,
can I do it?
You can use Git to download.
Yeah, I can download, but I'm curious, is there any way to output it there? Because it's FTP, so it's supposed to be downloaded. But there's no way to show it there? Type. Type. Oh my god. Type FTP, because I'm kind of sure it's possible. Flag.txt. Unknown mode. Okay, so we'll just get it. If I can't see anything else. Let's get it. FTP flag.txt. And if you have a suggestion for a box after this, Oh my god, look at the Hydra file. I wonder how many Hydra files I have with sizes that are kinda crazy. So we have that flag. Now we just have one more on this one, and it's the one on the, so we can just delete this, we don't need those more. The only flag on this one is the web one. So we're supposed to browse to the side page, and so Dixie, is that it? Welcome in, and do you have a suggestion what we should do when we're done with this last question? I'm not using burp for this because I think it's a simple thing. It might be burp. Well, we'll just, I pasted it, but the machine had not started. So your mission is to use Nmap to scan this machine as covertly as possible to avoid being detected by the 0 chance being scanned detected. Okay, so I'm supposed to scan it. Let's try the normal scan and see. We can just type Nmap. This is the scan I use, right? Right, and let's also do it in the same window, so I don't have to type the IP again. So this is the one I'm using, and I'm kind of sure it will detect it, right? We'll see. I didn't have to do the full scan now. It is kind of quick. So I'm kind of curious on this too.
For this one, I believe you could set an option to not overflood the network with requests, but limit the packets.
Yeah, I don't want any hints. Thank you.
Papa
but
Naito
never
says,
any hints, then I'm
hello.
going crazy. Unless we're doing something really together. So I don't never want hints. But thank you. So I just want to see if my normal scan was detected by this. And it doesn't seem to have been. Or what?
D1C says, oh sorry, I thought you asked, D.
Okay, sure. Chance of scan being detected. This is kind of funny, you know? Because what am I supposed to do? If it detects I'm scanning it, am I supposed to scan it? And it's supposed to detect it? Or is this just something odd? So the question is, browsing to this address, display a small challenge that will give you a flag once you solve it. What is the flag? Yeah, so I checked the hint to see what it says. I was more like looking for the settings.
Papa Naito says, is there a possibilities anyone knows how to help me out with a homework I can't seem to figure out? Fixerbot says,
new follower D1XE. Less than 3.
Thank you for the follow, Dixie. Welcome in. So Papa Naito, I don't know what your homework is, but homework sounds kind of like a thing that if you have a question, you need to get understood to understand a question, but we can't do your homework for you, of course. So you can always say, if you want, another tip is to, if you want an explanation of a question, you could always ask ChatGPT to make it more understandable the question. But don't ever ask for the replies, right?
Papa Nido says, it's about ESB 8266 and adding DS18B20 seniors and taking the middle of the temp, and that makes the buzzer buzz. It's just that I fail to connect.
Okay. I don't have any ESP 8266, but I guess that you should have this information in your course, right? I'm going to buy ESPs, but I can't decide which ones. It's so hard. There are so many versions. It's too much. It's too much. But it's probably a logic question. You could always take an hour break from studying and go back to it and see if you have a new thought on it. So I'm assuming that this page would say, I detected you, so you failed, or, oh, I didn't detect you, so you won. That's not possible. So how does it work? What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to, like, I guess that's why I looked at the hint, to see that we're actually supposed to scan with Nmap. So it's just checking what kind of scan we're doing. So let's do a more quiet scan than the one I did. I just tried my normal one, Let's also skip this one. And let's skip the V bit. I assume that they expect this bit. It should be pingable, right? So
D1C says, yeah, I am not sure this is the same room, but I once had a room like this, and when you were scanning with Nmap with noisy flags, it would increase the percentage on the website.
Yeah, and I think I didn't get any reply from the website, and I have had one of the previous pages didn't work at all, so I had to Google the flag because it didn't exist. I mean, I couldn't click the buttons that I was supposed to click. It was one of these, where it's split screens and you have a display in there, Interact Me. And I'm assuming chance of scan being detected is supposed to go up if you're actually scanning it. So I'm now doing, going for the ping too. So maybe that's one of the things, it might not even notice it if I don't do it. So maybe we need to be more noisy to be detected to be able to get the flag. But V is kind of noisy, right? So now we have the ping on at least. And I removed all ports. And also this box was kind of slow to boot, and I was thinking of restarting it. Or this learning site. But now it's been 25 minutes, so it should have started. And we still have 0 here, meaning I'm thinking that this one might not work as it should. Because we're kind of noisy still, right? But let's bring up the Nmap notes. And let's look at their suggestions for scans. I don't have them there, of course, but try to remember it. What they could possibly want. I must have Nmap here. There it is. So, so let's say that we want to do a scan here. And my notes are public, so you can look at my GitHub if you're interested. So the full scan, let's make a ST scan and see if that's what it considers noisy, maybe. a normal, like an as normal possible scan. If this is this the noisy type, will it detect? We still have nothing. Yeah, look, we now got 100%. So I think the thing is to do an actual ST scan, and now let's sorry, going to the notes. So now let's do only an SS scan instead, and see if this is what it wants. We can just guess, you know. We can't know what it's after. Oh right, I forgot to add sudo. So we still got 100%. Maybe we should. Oh, sorry, I keep tabbing between these. This is nice. We're getting detected now. We were apparently not before at all. Not enough to get the flag even. It's apparently looking for specific things.
It worked now.
Yeah. So, imagine we do like slow mode. Like T01. T0 might be something. Right? Let's add T0 and see what it says. Alright, we need to reset this one first. We'll see. This will be slower. We can look at other options while we wait. So, slowly. Well, we can also do these things. It might be. I don't think it's something like this. I don't think so. I don't think that's the answer. And this is SV and SC we tried, you know? Meaning they were not even seen as being seen. And that's just to help, right? Examples. Oh, okay. So we're not doing that. We did SS. Let's go back to it. It's going slow, you know. That's why I went to the notes. And it's saying also, if it doesn't work from your local machine, try running it from the attack box. Let's actually Google.
I wonder if there's a reason in the flags that it wasn't counting packets earlier.
Yeah, it's possible. But we want it to detect us, you know, or to even run stuff on the page. So T0 is apparently very slow. Not that I wouldn't have expected it. Let's take the opportunity to learn. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. So, Nmap, sneaky scan. I mean, I can't say like not a detected scan for hidden cameras. Yeah, SS. We tried SS. It got 100% detected. So, yeah, there were decoy things too. Oh my god, what an annoying animation. So, that was useless. So, in Nmap's own documentation, subverting intrusion detection systems. SSV T4 P1 T24. Yes, it's only taking a few parts. One way to detect certain ID is to watch gaps in trace routes. Now that was just interesting. It's still scanning T0. So avoiding slowdown, that's their first suggestion. That's what we're doing first too.
Sorry, I probably took you off-road with a packet limit solution.
No problem. We're not in a hurry, but though I would like to kind of get started with the box. I was thinking we could just, if anyone has any suggestions, let's go. Actually look at this. So Nmap to scan this machine. I think covertly was the word I was looking for before. So, but since, yeah, we can fragment packets too. So I'm actually in my advanced port scans. This is the one, the NetSec challenge. and everything else have been simple, and this is finding the right thing, and it might take more time than I want to put into it. So we have all questions answered, and it was very quick. And let's do what I usually do and just take a tiny step at a time. This article explains why SN scan is used. Oh, so it is a null scan. Because I looked at that and then I kind of discarded it as I thought it would not be that. But we can do it, you know. So let's be lazy. All right. I started to click there. As this one is very slow, I don't think it will matter at all if we start another one at the same time. So let's skip the T0 and do the null scan. And this one thought that was 5%, because it was looking for exactly this thing. Okay. Anyone else thinks this is annoying? I can't copy. I can't copy it. You see? It's unselected automatically. Automatically, I mean. So, let's look here. Okay, so they're just pointing to another Try Hack Me room that we recently did, and I have made notes, and I looked at the notes, and I discarded this one as I thought it was too advanced for this, all the simple questions in this one. Right, that's someone's link. So we'll have to type this one. F7443F99. And let's take the opportunity to also repeat all the things here. So I did look here, and the first one is SN, and then I thought, like, no, I don't think they'll do this, and I closed it. So I should have tried it. We could just have tried anything, you know. Oh, I forgot to change this one. It's always nice when you find things to update in your new notes. Null scan, no flag set. No reply equals open filtered. So no reply from an open part, but reset ACK from a closed one. Fin scan. Only the fin flag set. We'll get no reply from an open part, but a reset ACK from a closed one. So kind of similar. And then the Christmas scan. With fin, do I have the image here? No. We should probably have an image of the flags, right? Sorry. My god, that was ice cream. It's starting to get warm here in Sweden. I had to eat some ice cream to cool down here. We'll get no reply from an open port, but reset ACK from a closed one. Right, I read that already. So this one will get no reply from an open port, reset ACK from a closed one. Is this indeed so? I'm feeling it's all the same. Then we have the MIMO one that was usually doesn't work because it was just a specific, BSD derived systems. Some of them. Or it will be the same reply on both, so not very useful. And this one is all ports will respond with RST, so we can see what's. This is for detecting firewall, and this one too. Scan flags. Here we can just set anything, right? So the ones we could try the SF one too and see if it also wins the thing, right? Because those are the odd scans. So if we reset it and we do the fin scan too, and we tab back, this was also detected. So it's only the null one that's not detected. Right, we also have this one to abort because it might interfere with our other stuff. So if we do SN, reset it, and run this. There it. Now we got 0%. So possibly it found. It's very odd. It's the same thing, but now I stopped the other scan at the same time. So it's possible that that one would have worked too if I let it finish. It would have been like 5% or something. We'll see. Or we won't see, because I'm going to close this. We're done. We are done. Summary. Congratulations! In this module, we have learned about passive reconnaissance, active reconnaissance, and map protocols and services, and attacking logins with Hydra. Time to go to the next module, and I think this will be kind of fun.